Do you wish that all things wealth and finance were much easier to understand and not presented by a bunch of beige cardigan-wearing geeks? Welcome to the Clever Investor Podcast, where we're dishing up the easiest to understand finance program served in bite-sized chunks, so your brain will thank you as your knowledge grows. Hosted by the brilliant Owen Taylor, a multiple award-winning expert with a glorious knack for explaining the complex world of wealth in the simplest of ways.
Hey, Clever Investors, and welcome to another show. Well, we are well and truly into another new year, aren't we? And for those of you that have drifted back into work, no doubt the questions are being asked, what's your New Year's resolution? Is this concept of New Year resolutions all worthwhile? Let's have a look at that today. People set New Year's resolutions as a way to reflect on the past year and use it to identify areas for some personal improvement, some growth, some goal settings for the upcoming year. The transition into a new year has symbolised a fresh start, and it provides a good psychological reset and a sense of optimism. We know that setting resolutions allows us to define our aspirations. Now, whether that's related to health, personal development, relationships, or other aspects of life. Now, the transition of making resolutions is deeply ingrained in lots of cultures. The practice also stems from a desire for self-improvement, a commitment to making a positive change. However, the success of these resolutions often depends on factors like realistic goal setting, sustained motivation, and implementation of effective strategies for achieving desired outcomes. Let's have a look at how one of our modern greats of comedy created a process to overcome all of these factors. Don't break the chain is a fantastic insight from Jerry Seinfeld. Jerry Seinfeld is one of the most iconic comedians in the world. He achieved fame not only through his wit and humour, but also through a simple yet effective rule that is so elegantly straightforward, you are just going to love it. To become a better comedian, he aimed to write jokes consistently every single day. Now, he did this by marking a calendar with a big red X. Every day he wrote new material. His objective was simple: don't break the chain of consecutive days with an X. Over time, this practice became a powerful motivator for him to continuously work on his craft. How can we all use "don't break the chain" for a productive 2024? Seinfeld's commitment to this rule helped him write better jokes, and as a result, he became more and more successful. As clever investors, we can draw on lots of valuable lessons from Seinfeld and use this in our financial endeavours to reach our own version of success, whatever you determine that to be. Consistency is the key. Success in investing often hinges on consistency. Regularly contributing to your investments, be it in shares, property, or any other assets, can lead to long-term growth. The don't break the chain rule is going to encourage you, the investor, to make consistent efforts in managing and growing a portfolio. Daily improvements such as Seinfeld aim to write better jokes each day. As investors, we can strive for daily improvements, whether it's researching investment opportunities, staying informed about market trends, or refining your financial strategies. Small consistent steps can lead to considerable progress. Goal setting. Now, Seinfeld's goal was simple but specific. Don't break the chain of writing new material every single day. Now, one of the most difficult tasks investors have is setting clear, achievable financial goals and then tracking the progress. This rule encourages regular reflection on your investment objectives and how you can work towards them. Visual motivation. That big red X that Seinfeld put on the calendar served as a visual reminder of his commitment. For investors, creating a visual representation of progress, such as a graph showing the growth deposits amounts, can be a powerful motivator. It will help you stay focused and on your long-term financial goals. Accountability. By making his progress visible to himself, Seinfeld held himself accountable. And we can all do the same by tracking investment activities and results. And this in turn will help you stay disciplined and make informed decisions. Overcoming challenges. I'm sure you can understand there were days when Seinfeld didn't feel like writing jokes, but don't break the chain rule pushed him to overcome these challenges. You, as an investor, will face obstacles. That is without doubt. This rule can help inspire resilience and determination to weather the storms and keep moving in the direction you want to be for the long term. Patience and endurance. Success in both comedy and investing takes time. Seinfeld's rule emphasizes the importance of persistence. It's not always going to be easy. You'll need to practice patience and stay committed to your financial objectives. Embrace the fact that it may take years for you to see some big results. Building momentum. Having a rule is there to assist you in building momentum. As days turn into weeks, months and years, this consistent effort becomes a habit, leading to greater achievements. Now, this same principle then applies to eventually building a successful investment portfolio. Jerry Seinfeld's Don't Break the Chain rule serves as a daily inspiration and a very practical strategy. Embrace consistency, set clear goals, track your progress, and stay accountable. You are going to learn to navigate all the complexities and fears of the financial world with determination and a good focus. I think we all know that Seinfeld's commitment in writing these better jokes each day certainly paid off in his career. Your commitment to this rule can lead to a brighter future and a greater investment success. Don't break the chain. I hope you've enjoyed this week's edition of the Clever Investor podcast. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button, tell your friends about it, leave us a review, and Happy New Year, everybody. Let us know how you're going with your New Year's resolutions.
You have been listening to the Clever Investor podcast, proudly sponsored this week by Blue Wealth Property. Are you ready to start a new investment journey? Get in touch with the industry leaders, Blue Wealth Property. Blue Wealth have a proven track record in using research to identify growth markets, and Blue Wealth have supported thousands of Australians to buy the right property in the right market at the right time. Go to bluewealth.com.au.
Over time, this practice became a powerful motivator by making this progress visual,